So let's pull up this document here, okay? So let's break this bad boy down, all right? Exclusive, fed it only, all right? So here we go. All right, guys. Let me enlarge this bad boy for y'all so you can see what the hell we talking about here. All right. Criminal. What? Is it not sharing? Oh, yeah. Let me get that. Yeah, let me get that monster. We're going. This one's going. Break this one down. All right. So we got criminal court for the city of New York, county of New York, the people of the state of New York, felony arrest, Kevin Perez, ADA Brian Rodkey, page 1 of 3. All right. Detective William Garcia, Shield 05094 of the 30th Precinct Detective Squad states as follows, which, by the way, just so y'all know, the New York Police Department is the largest police department in the world, which is why that badge shield number is so fucking long. Murder in the second degree, defendant number 1, count 1 count. Criminal possession of a firearm in the second degree, defendant number 1 count. Criminal possession of a weapon in the second degree, defendant number 1 count. So just so y'all know, New York has some of the strictest gun laws in the United States. So from what I know, I think it's a 5-year mandatory minimum on a gun charge possession. Okay. So yeah. So on or about December 16th, 2021. Sorry about that. At about 9:52 a.m. Damn, you out here drilling dudes in the morning. At the southwest corner of Amsterdam Avenue and West 151st Street in the county and state of New York, the defendant, with intent to cause the death of another person, caused the death of such person. The defendant possessed a loaded firearm with intent to use it unlawfully against another. The defendant possessed a loaded firearm outside of his home and place of business. The factual basis for these charges are as follows. And guys, this is a criminal complaint. A criminal complaint is basically an affidavit written by a law enforcement officer. Okay. And we've went through this before. You know, they're written differently. The federal ones pretty much have a standard procedure, but the state ones all look different. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't like the way New York does their criminal complaints. This shit is trash. But hey, I don't make the rules. I just report them. So here we go. The factual basis for the charges are as follows. I am informed by Detective Alexander Gill, Shield number 4413 of the 30th Precinct Detective Squad, that he reviewed external surveillance video from December 16, 2021, from approximately 9:07 a.m. from outside of a bodega at 1814 Amsterdam Ave. Now remember, guys, the murder occurred on the 16th, but K. Flock ended up turning himself in about a week later, okay, with his attorney, which was smart, by the way. Very, very smart, because, you know, if he had went without his attorney, they probably would have put him in the interrogation room, asked him a bunch of questions. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just talk, buddy. You know, no big deal. Your lawyer ain't here. It's okay. I don't know if I should have to tell you guys this, but I'll tell you guys right now. Don't talk to the cops, okay? Ever. Always say, I want an attorney. You know, I'm invoking, invoking the Fifth Amendment, my right, my right to silence, and I will not speak to you without the presence of an attorney. All right? Because at that point, that's a custodial interview. Anytime there's a custodial interview, Fourth Amendment attaches, and they need to read you your rights. All right. All right. So, what? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. What? 20K? Oh, okay. Nice. We just hit 20K subs, guys. Thank you so much for that. So let's keep on breaking this bad boy down. All right. From December 16, 2021, from approximately 9:07 a.m. from outside of a bodega at 1814 Amsterdam Ave. The video shows a male in a dark puffy coat, the Montclair, black hood, black pants with light blue and red patches, and black and red shoes with white soles walking eastbound along 155th Street. Okay? And yeah, this is Harlem, guys. This is way uptown, all right? This is if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is by Washington Heights. All right? Someone in New York, a New Yorker in the chat, go ahead and correct me if I'm wrong, all right? I am further informed by Detective Gill that he reviewed surveillance video from inside the bodega located at 1814 Amsterdam Ave from approximately 9:13 a.m. The footage shows a male in a dark puffy coat, black hood, black pants with light blue and red patches, and black and red shoes with white soles inside the bodega. The male pulls his jacket up with his right hand so that the handle of what appears to be a firearm is visible in his waistband. I am further informed by Detective Gill the observed surveillance video showing the vicinity near the corner of Amsterdam Ave and West 151st Street. At approximately 9:51 a.m. on December 16, 2021, the video shows the man wearing the dark, puffy coat, black pants with colored markings, and black and red shoes with white soles, walking northbound on Amsterdam Avenue towards West 151st Street. Okay, so something's going off here in my head. I don't like how this detective keeps referring to K Flock by what he's wearing and not using his name. This has me. This is strange. You know what I'm saying? As you guys know, you guys watched my my YNW Melly breakdown. The detective refers to him as Demons, which YNW Melly's real name, guys, is Jamel Demons, and he refers to him as Demons throughout the affidavit. And anytime you write a criminal complaint or an affidavit as the affiant, you refer to the person that's getting arrested by their last name. So it's very strange to me that he keeps referring to him by what he's wearing, okay? Which makes me have some suspicions, which I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Well, let's keep reading this thing. But I want y'all to just kind of keep that in your mind, keep that in the back of your brain, okay? And RIP 999, 250 SAR, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think that's about 50 US. You're the man, bro. I appreciate that. Okay. So let's continue on. We are towards 151st. Okay. Walking northbound on Amsterdam Ave towards West 151st Street. As he passed the barbershop, the man stopped and looked inside the barbershop before continuing to walk. Huáscar Hernandez came out. Okay, this is the guy that got clapped. Came out of the barbershop and appeared to exchange words with the man in the dark puffy coat. The man in the dark coat raised his arm in the direction of Hernandez, and Hernandez fell to the ground. The man in the dark coat then ran west on 151st Street towards Broadway. I am further informed by Detective Gill that he is informed by Detective Keisha Lawhorn, Shield 3102 of the 30th Precinct Detective Squad, that she responded to the scene and observed that Hernandez had gunshot wounds to his neck and upper back shoulder area. Detective Lawhorn observed 2 shell casings on the ground on the southwest corner of West 151st Street in Amsterdam. Hernandez was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. All right, couple takeaways here. Number 1, looks like K Flock doesn't miss. Number 2, they got the shell casings. Okay, so why use revolvers when you commit crimes, guys? Just kidding. But all jokes aside, the other thing too is that it looks to me here. Well, you know what? Let's finish reading it and then we'll go back through it. Okay, let's finish reading. So, I observed a black Glock 9mm firearm on the stairs in front of 528 West 51st Street between Amsterdam and Avenue and Broadway. Guys, if you're going to kill someone, never, ever leave the murder weapon, okay? That's a big no-no. And we're going to talk about that here in a second. I'm further informed by Detective Gill. He is informed by Police Officer Ivan Barthélemy, Shield 21937 of the 48th Precinct, that he recognized the male depicted in the external surveillance video from outside 1814 Amsterdam Ave, described above to be Kevin Perez. So this police officer right here is definitely going to have to go on the stand. They're going to grill the fuck out of him, bro. I'll tell you that right now. He's going to have to testify, this guy right here, because he's the one that made the positive identification of K Flock. And Lehman, if he does his work well, should be able to create some plausible deniability, which as a defense attorney, that's all you really have to do. You just got to create a little bit of reasonable doubt. Distill that water, baby. All right? Mo, shouldn't you always leave the weapon? No, sir. That is how you go to jail. Hypothetically, not that I would do this, but if you're going to clap somebody that you don't like, you don't want the murder weapon there. All right? You don't because what happens when they have the murder weapon is they can do ballistics tests. No, bro, it's evidence. You don't want to leave that there. As a matter of fact, the one thing that one of the things that YNW Melly has in his favor is they don't have the murder weapon. Okay, and in that case, and for any of you guys that didn't watch that breakdown, go check it out. I broke it down really on a deep level. I mean, I'm kind of bummed because every rapper's case that I break down, I actually listen to, and it really sucks to see. But bro, he's gonna get convicted. There's no fucking way. The prosecution and the detectives did a fucking fantastic job when I read through that affidavit. Holy shit! And the thing that scares me is he's actually gonna go to trial, guys. The fact that he's gonna go to trial, they're gonna give him the death penalty. Florida has a death penalty for first-degree murder, and that is what he's fighting. And yeah, but one of the things is that they don't have the murder weapon because after the shooting, Melly and a couple of his people went back, got the murder weapon, and got rid of it, intelligently, because they know Melly, that was a terrible murder, but he was smart enough to know, let me at least get rid of the weapon. Up yours 6987. They were chasing him. How about if they caught him with it? Yes, and that's probably what ended up happening. Good call, up yours. Yes, he threw it because he didn't want to get caught with it. You know what I'm saying? A common saying in New York is, I'd rather get caught with the gun than get caught lacking, because everyone knows gun laws in New York are crazy. Gerasima became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Badge is coming soon. And let's see here. What else? Yeah, definitely. You always got to get rid of the weapon. So if you're going to commit a murder, guys, get rid of that weapon. You became a YouTube member. Thank you so much. Welcome to the team. Papa Gold, $5. Did you see the video where Akash from Flagrant making fun of black women in an old video in a stand-up comedy? Yes, I did, sir. I posted on my Instagram. I'm happy to, I don't have any issues with Flagrant, bro. Shout out to Akash, shout out to Andrew Schultz. They just have a different way of viewing the world, guys. It is what it is. I'd be happy to have them on our platform, and I will actually let them talk and argue their points. Unlike it with us. Shy Guy Express, welcome. You're part of the YouTube team as well. Welcome. And let's see here. What else? All right. So we're caught up on the chats. Thank you so much. So, and then this is the, and then obviously, false statements made in this written instrument are punishable by a Class A misdemeanor pursuant to Section 210 of the penal law and as other crimes. Oh, that's pussy. Lying under oath, that should be a felony, my friend. Oh, well, New York is on that strange time. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, guys. So this is basically what we got here. And then, as you can see, he filed that criminal complaint, and then bang, this is an arrest warrant, right? Criminal court of the city of New York, part AR3, County of New York, name of defendant Kevin Perez, offense charged, etc. And then Honorable James G. Clins, let's read this right here. It's kind of funny. I always love how different states word it. You know what I'm saying? In the name of the people of the state of New York, to any police officer whose geographical area of employment embraces either the place where the offense charged was allegedly committed or the locality of the court by which this warrant is issued. A criminal action having been commenced in this court against the above-mentioned defendant by the filing therewith of an accusatory instrument bearing the above docket number charging the defendant with the above-named offense. Yeah, guys, I know. This legal shit always has run-on sentences. I know. And the defendant not having been arraigned upon such accusatory instrument and not having come under the control of the court with respect thereto, and judge of this court, whose name is subscribed below, finding that such accusatory instrument is sufficient on its face and being satisfied that the defendant will not respond to a summons. In other words, then again, showing up for court, so we got to go get him. All right? Plain English. All right? And pursuant to criminal procedure, law article 120, the aforesaid judge of this court having ordered the issuance of a warrant of arrest. Now, therefore, you are directed to arrest the said defendant who is particularly described below and exempt as otherwise prescribed in criminal procedure law 12090. Following such arrest, you must, without unnecessary delay, perform all fingerprinting and other preliminary police duties required in a particular case and bring the said defendant before this court for the purpose of arraignment upon the accusatory instrument by which such action was commenced. And it was signed or stamped in this case by the Honorable James G. Clines. I certify that this instrument constitutes a true copy of the warrant of arrest issued and subscribed by the above named judge of the criminal court of the city of New York. And then bang, there it is. Okay. I obviously scrubbed out his social security number. We got to protect my man's personal information. Because we operate on ethics here at FedIt. Criminal court of the city of New York, felony complaint, arrest warrant, and then bang, here we go. And There's a criminal court of City of New York, people of the state of New York against Kevin Perez. Please take notice that the undersigned law firm, the law offices of Scott E. Lehman, by Scott E. Lehman ESQ, hereby enters an appearance on behalf of the defendant. So this was, pretty much notice of appearance, probably when he got arrested. And then let's see here, criminal court of City of New York, record of court action. Yeah, this is probably him. Yeah, when he showed up. More filing paperwork, and that is the stuff. Now, number one, I need y'all to give me some flame emojis in the chat because getting this goddamn document was tough. It was really, really tough, man. So like the video and give me some flame emojis, okay?